There's news, there's sense, and there's nuisance. This show is all about that last bit. This week, India's TV news channels discovered a brand new field of science. WhatsApp forensic psychology.
A hardened cocaine addict, like a cocaine addict, possibly under the influence of cocaine. So a possible cocaine addict.
A very disturbing video came out this week. In this, you could see Umar Nabi justifying suicide bomb attacks as martyrdom. वीडियो तेजी से वायरल हो गया ऑनलाइन एंड न्यूज चैनल्स की FBI यूनिट्स jumped in to analyze it. FBI माने फालतू behavioral investigation unit.
Umar Nabi sits calmly in a chair that is a swivel chair, and he swivels like this, viewers. He swivels like this very casually. He swivels like this very casually.
Really, RSS? He was swiveling casually? How on earth do you swivel formally, intently, with intentions?
He's keeping on rubbing his nose multiple times in this video, like a cocaine addict, and his behavioral pattern is of a cocaine addict.
Arnab, बिल्कुल फालतू की investigation by your FBI unit. This man is clearly too dull, too slow to be on cocaine. I mean, cocaine users probably seem way more hyper than this guy.
Drug do, drug do, drug do, drug do, drug do.
है ना Arnab?
जब तक जियो गांजा पियो.
So it wasn't just Arnab. How he dressed up, what his hairstyle looked like, how he talks, सारे के सारे channels लग गए analyze करने.
वीडियो बनाते वक्त उमर के चेहरे पर कोई भाव नहीं है. उसने टी-शर्ट पहन रखी है और कॉलर माइक दिख रहा है.
इस वीडियो में भी जो आज सामने आई है उसमें साफ दिख रहा है कि उमर को बिल्कुल भी शिकन नहीं है उसके माथे पर बोलते हुए सुसाइड बॉम्बिंग के बारे में.
Now if you talk about Dr. Umar's body language, he perhaps while recording the video he keeps on looking down, he does not make any eye contact, and he also at some point of time sniffs.
वीडियो के वायरल होने के बाद बाय द इवनिंग INB से एडवाइजरी भी इशू हुआ which seemed to be about this video. The advisory said such broadcasts may inadvertently encourage or incite violence, disrupt public order, so you have to be careful while showing it. But that was too late. Faltu investigative units across channels had given us their verdict. Man can speak in English, he can type emails without autocorrect, he can use a chair. He's not as illiterate as Godijivis would imagine a terrorist to be.
अंग्रेजी सुनिए इसकी, 2 कौड़ी की अंग्रेजी है.
डॉक्टर उमर कश्मीर का रहने वाला था तो अपनी मातृभाषा कश्मीरी का इस्तेमाल क्यों नहीं किया, उर्दू या हिंदी का इस्तेमाल क्यों नहीं किया, इंग्लिश का इस्तेमाल करने के पीछे, इस भाषा के पीछे क्या 2 वजह है.
उसके बोलने का तरीका अंग्रेजों की तरह मानो वो आत्मघाती हमले को लेकर अपना मैसेज पूरी दुनिया में पहुंचाना चाहता है.
पहली बात आपने भी क्या गौर की होगी, अच्छी अंग्रेजी बोलता है.
ये व्हाइट कॉलर टेररिज्म सोच कर देखिए कितना खतरनाक है. इसका डिक्शन सोचिए, इसकी अंग्रेजी सोचिए, कितना पढ़ा लिखा है.
उसको ये बात पता थी कि जब वो अंग्रेजी में बोलेगा तो उसका जो ऑडियंस है, यानी जिन लोगों को उसे भड़काना था, वो पढ़े लिखे लोग थे और वो अपनी अंग्रेजी भाषा के दबदबे का असर दिखाकर ये बताने की कोशिश कर रहा था कि मैं कोई रूढ़िवादी आतंकवादी नहीं हूं, मैं तो अंग्रेजी फर्राटे से बोलता हूं और इसीलिए आज मैं ये कर रहा हूं.
क्या फर्राटेदार इंग्लिश है, पढ़े लिखे लोग, पढ़ा लिखा टेररिस्ट. The educated terrorist we heard about on television news is basically a shorthand to say, see, even the ones who look modern and normal cannot be trusted today. It's a classic fear narrative जिसमें सुधीर चौधरी जी को तो PhD हासिल है.
ये पढ़े लिखे अंग्रेजी बोलने वाले, मेडिकल डिग्री लिए हुए डॉक्टर्स, इंजीनियर्स, CA जो पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं, अच्छे भले घरों से आते हैं, अब ये लोग विचारधारा के नाम पर आतंकवादी बन रहे हैं.
Now please note, the suspect in the Red Fort terror case is from Kashmir. While Sudhir is saying कि अब now पढ़े लिखे लोग आतंकवादी बन रहे हैं, this is an article from 2015.
ISIS Afzal Guru behind educated Kashmiri youth joining terror. Home Ministry.
So while anchors are showing the current case as some new trend, it's actually as old as trouble in Kashmir. More importantly, people like Sudhir are using this case not to tell you about terrorism, militancy, radicalization among the youth, but they're using it to say, सावधान, क्या आपका नेबर, क्या आपके बगल वाला डॉक्टर डॉक्टर, क्या आपके बच्चों का टीचर, क्या इनमें से कोई कहीं आतंकवादी तो नहीं है?
ये सारे लोग हमारे ही समाज में घूम रहे हैं, हमारे ही आसपास घूम रहे हैं। न जाने किस यूनिवर्सिटी में बैठे होंगे, न जाने किस अस्पताल में बैठे होंगे, न जाने एक इंजीनियर के तौर पर किस साइट पर काम कर रहे होंगे, आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा। इस देश के हर नागरिक को अब बहुत ही सावधान रहने की आवश्यकता है और ये देखने की आवश्यकता है कि आपके आसपास कौन व्यक्ति क्या कर रहा है।
आपके आसपास कौन व्यक्ति क्या कर रहा है, नजर रखिए, ध्यान दें, कहीं वो आतंकवादी तो नहीं है, क्योंकि पहले तो टेररिस्ट ऐसे दिखते थे, अब ऐसे दिखते हैं, है ना अंजना?
कसाब से लेकर एक एक सबके नाम जब आप देखेंगे तो ये अब तक आतंकी चाहे कोई भी हो, मौलाना मसूद अजहर हो, ये जितने भी आतंकी हो, ये इस तरह के दिखते थे। एक बार जूम इन करके दिखाइए। अब लेकिन जब आप इस डॉक्टर को देखते हैं उसके बाद बात समझ जाती है, बदल जाती है।
By the way, Anjana, David Headley, the mastermind of 2611, looked like this. So this whole thing of what a terrorist looks like is actually TV news at its dumbest best. No one planning to carry out mass terror attacks dresses up for the gig. A skull cap, wearing surma, tabiz, that doesn't make you an extremist. Similarly, every engineer, doctor or teacher working in your neighborhood is not a terrorist simply because they happen to be Muslims. It's sad that we have to even spell this out today.
टीवी पैसा पर चलता है, टीवी का कोई व्यवहार नहीं रह गया है। टीवी जो लोग देखता है वो पगला है। हम तो कहते हैं टीवी देखने में नहीं चाहिए।
Now, before you start typing in the comment section, "Hey, Naxal laundry, terror apologist," listen to James Bond of India first.
When it comes to a war against terror, it is an attack on India. So the first thing that one should be this thing is that we should stop thinking in communal lines. Are with us in fight against terror much more than any Hindu organization. You tell me any Hindu organization which has issued a fatwa or a diktat or anything against terrorism. It is on the Ramlila ground with 50,000 Maulanas who passed a fatwa against international terrorism and terrorism in 2012 and said that we are going to oppose it. They have offered total help.
Don't communalize terror. Naxal security advisor, shame on you. Anyway, this video is from 2014 where the current NSA, National Security Advisor, even said this.
And let me tell you one small thing, now that I have been exposed as a man who is this thing, the number of persons that ISI has recruited for intelligence tasks in India, there have been more Hindus than Muslims.
Of course, ये क्लिप भी वायरल हो गया और फिर अजीत डोभाल जी ने बोला कि भाई ये तो डीप फेक है।
There is NSA Ajit Doval speaking to CNN News 18 and also talking about how this video that is purportedly attributed to what he'd said, claiming that more Hindus are joining ISIS, is probably a deep fake, and he never said such a thing.
The good folks at Alt News did a fact check and found out that the video is actually not fake, and guess what? It's not even a deep fake. But क्या मजबूरी रही होगी देश के नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एडवाइजर की कि ये स्टेटमेंट उनको वापस लेना पड़ गया? We don't know क्या मजबूरी थी, but as long as national security in India remains beholden to politics in India, you and I at least are not going to be safe.
वीडियो डिलीट चाहिए।
Now, in other big breaking news of the week, Modi called Rajdeep.
मोदी जी ने मुझसे बात की, आधा घंटा मुझसे बताया क्या मैंने करना चाहिए, किस तरह की जिंदगी जीनी चाहिए।
पूरा आधा घंटा? बेचारा अर्नब।
ये तक वाली सोच वाले लोग ये सही बात नहीं बता रहे जो हुआ है भारत में।
थोड़ी जलन की बदबू आ रही है।
मुझसे बताया क्या मैंने करना चाहिए, किस तरह की जिंदगी जीनी चाहिए, सुबह 6 बजे उठो, ठंडे Now please think of it, he did not have to call me, but वो लगातार संपर्क रख रहे, किसका बर्थडे है, किसको कैंसर की सर्जरी हुई है।
इतना एडवाइस दिया मोदी जी ने राजदीप को, तेरा क्या होगा अमित मालविया?
In your last days as journalist, you should try and restore some of your credibility.
Now, the Prime Minister called up Rajdeep Sardesai to check on his health because he had announced earlier this month that he had just recovered from cancer. This is just called basic grace, basic decency in public discourse, which I think we should have shown when an Indian photographer died in Afghanistan. But theek hai, the main message taken. In public life, you look beyond your differences. When it comes to health, family issues, personal issues, and Chirag Paswan gave us an excellent demo on this week.
अभी आपका जो इमीडिएट परिवार है ये सब इस पार्टी में है, वो भी एक इमीडिएट परिवार साथ में है, लेकिन बिल्कुल बिखरता और टूटता हुआ दिखाई दे रहा है।
मैं ऑल द वे मोर रीजन मैं इस पे कोई कमेंट नहीं करूंगा मेघा जी। हाँ, हम लोग के राजनीतिक मतभेद जरूर हैं, बट आदरणीय लालू जी के परिवार को मैं अपना परिवार मानता हूँ। मैं इन सब को अपना भाई बहन मैं मानता हूँ। तो ऐसे में जब इनके बीच में ये टकराव चल रहा है, मैं कतई इसके ऊपर कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करूँगा। सिर्फ प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि जल्द से जल्द ये चीज़ें सुलझ जाएं।
इसे कहते हैं ग्रेस, जो आई होप चिराग जी आपके एनडीए पार्टनर्स आपसे सीखें।
बिहार अप्रूव्स गोभी फार्मिंग।
ये कोई सिंपल ट्वीट नहीं है कि बिहार अप्रूव्ड गोभी फार्मिंग लाइक सम मखाना फार्मिंग. Mantri ji here is apparently referencing the Logain massacre during the 1989 Bhagalpur violence in Bihar. More than 100 Muslims were killed back then and buried in farmland where cauliflower saplings or gobi was later planted to conceal the bodies. More than 900 people were killed in the Bhagalpur riots, and the BJP minister's idea of celebrating the victory is this. जीत में भी कोई कैसे लूजर दिखे, इनसे सीखिए. Now I don't think Bihar celebrated gobi farming. Don't even want to say that. And there are many reasons for why the NDA won this time. Nitish's popularity, 10,000 rupees credited in women's accounts right before elections. And of course, Modi तो चलता ही रहेगा.
बिहार के लोगों ने बिल्कुल गर्दा उड़ा दिया है. गर्दा उड़ा दिया, इसका मतलब बिहार में ये देसी बोलचाल का एक मुहावरा माना जाता है. अक्सर इस मुहावरे का जिक्र होता है कि गर्दा उड़ा दिया. इसका मतलब होता है कि जबरदस्त प्रदर्शन किया है या फिर किसी को चौंका देना. और चुनावी नतीजों से बिहार के वोटरों ने असल में गर्दा उड़ा दिया है, सबको चौंका दिया.
ये बोलना अतिशोक्ति नहीं है. दिस इज द रियलिटी. द मोदी वेव नेवर वेंट. क्योंकि सवाल था, इज द मोदी वेव बैक? द मोदी वेव नेवर वेंट व्यूअर्स.
बिहार ने तो आज गजब ही कर डाला. ऐसा जनादेश दिया बिहार में. क्या आंधी, क्या तूफान, क्या सुनामी. भाई साहब नरेंद्र मोदी के सामने हल्के दिख रहे हैं. नरेंद्र मोदी ने गर्दा उड़ा दिया है बहुत, और ऐसा गर्दा उड़ा दिया कि उधर नरेंद्र मोदी की डबल सेंचुरी हो गई.
गर्दा उड़ा दिया मोदी ने, लेकिन मैन ऑफ द मोमेंट तो एक्चुअली कोई और है. This victory was very much about Nitish Kumar and what he means for Bihar. As usual, my favorite analysis on this election was on newslaundry.com. Surprise! People with comfortable lives can afford to roll the dice in the name of change. People living on Bihar's per capita income of rupees 60,000, rupees 68,000 a year cannot. In Bihar, the midday meal is not mere symbolism. It is lunch. The cycle for a daughter is not empowerment jargon. It is mobility. The scholarship is not a line item. It is the bridge between education and nothingness. These are places where the risk is measured with abject brutality. A voter who has experienced instability before will never gamble on instability again just because they are tired of the present. Fatigue is not the same as anger, and it certainly is not a mandate for upheaval. Nitish Kumar ultimately represents stability for a lot of Biharis, and Bihar decided to go with the safest bargain. It's really that simple. Meanwhile, Congress. ये क्या है यार?
Do you know which numbers bring luck to Narendra Modi? You won't guess it, because these numbers aren't derived from astrology. They come from a far more powerful source, the Election Commission itself. And the numbers are 100 and 122.
ये क्या conspiracy है? 100, 200, 400, 420? Patterns ही patterns. मुझे patterns ही patterns नजर आ रहे हैं.
Let's start with 100. The number that magically appeared across 8 BJP victory margins in Bihar. 8 BJP candidates, all winning with margins hovering around same 100,000 pattern.
पहले तो यार Congress, you're not talking about margins here. You're talking about votes. And your big allegation is that 8 out of 202 NDA winners won with around 1 lakh votes. 8 people. और बताओ.
Now let's see the magic of 122 and this one turned out to be the real jackpot.
Again, you're not about margins here. You're saying 5 out of 202 NDA winners, one with close to 122k votes. 5 लोगों को ऐसे वोट्स मिले. ये तुम्हारा पैटर्न है. इतनी मेहनत तो इलेक्शन में कर लेते तो ये नौबत नहीं होती. More than anyone else, News Laundry has always highlighted the role of Election Commission and how increasingly it seems like another BJP tool in elections. So the opposition has every right to call out the lack of level playing field in an election. But do that. Don't peddle conspiracies like this. वो भी इतनी सस्ती वाली.
Another big breaking news of the week.
Today, sir, when I land from Heathrow and I land in Bengaluru or I land in Mumbai, I feel I've come from a developing to a developed world today.
लंदन से बॉम्बे आके लगता है कि वाह 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 क्या डेवलप कंट्री में आ गए हैं हम लोग. कहाँ लंदन, कहाँ बॉम्बे. पता नहीं अर्नब की मुंबई में क्या सीन चल रहा है, लेकिन हमारे एनसीआर के गुड़गांव के बारे में तो हम ऐसा कुछ नहीं कह सकते. Gurugram, the Millennium City, skyscrapers, malls, tech hub, and 1,200 tons of garbage kooda every single day. Municipal Corporation of Garbagegram, nahi, Gurugram. Municipal Corporation of Gurugram claims that they process 98% of their kooda. And even the Swachh Survekshan says the city jumped from rank 140 to 41 in cleanliness. But on ground, this story stinks. Door-to-door garbage collection has crashed from 98% to 59%. Waste segregation from 97% to 10%. There are no proper wet or dry bins, which means 200 plus unofficial dumps across the city. ये है MCG का happy boast on July 18. ये है reality when News Laundry reporters went on the ground 2 days later. यही नहीं, News Laundry team then went 2 months later. Same story. Online publicity, ground पर काम 0. So the truth, Gurugram spends 45 crore rupees a year apparently on waste management. But you can't really see where that money is spent. The kooda just shifts from one location to the other. Shiny pictures online, garbage on the ground.
So what really happens to your household waste? Step 1 should be simple. Wet and dry waste collected separately. But most MCG trucks have no compartments. Everything gets mixed right at the source. Next, this waste should go to primary collection points with separate dry/wet community bins. Instead, carts usually overflow with big heaps of mixed waste. Then it moves to secondary collection points. Here too, it's the same story. Open dumping, zero segregation. Fourth, the waste from secondary collection points are shifted to material recovery facilities or processing units where materials that can be recycled are restored, but most of them are now out of service. Then, the waste should ideally move to the waste-to-energy plant. Gurugram doesn't have a single working one. Finally, only the inert or non-reactive waste should reach the landfill. But the Bandwari landfill in Gurugram receives mixed waste, leading to land, water, and forest contamination. Every step in the chain from point A to Z are broken.
Read this full investigation by Suhasini and Priya on newslaundry.com. It is the most detailed piece of investigation on Gurugram's kachra problem. If you're tired of posting pictures of kachra in Gurugram and tagging authorities and asking them to clean it up, you should read this story to understand why it's not getting cleaned up. Do check the story out on newslaundry.com and remember that we can do this public-spirited, public interest story for you guys because our allegiance is to public, to you people. We don't take any advertisements. And what better week to remind you of this importance than this week when the Modi government announced that advertisements in print newspapers will be increased to 26%. So newspapers अब government ads पे 26% ज़्यादा कमाएंगे. Meanwhile News Laundry हम कुछ नहीं कमाने वाले because हम आप पे depend करते हैं. हम लोग especially आपको 26% discount देते हैं. They can go high, we'll go low. by which I mean we are not going to go low, but we're going to offer you a very cheap subscription plan, 26% discount on all News Laundry subscription. Check it out, log on to newslaundry.com. जल्दी 2 हफ्ते तक ये ऑफर्स जारी है, so आप प्लीज जल्दी से ले लीजिए 26% डिस्काउंट. Thank you so much for watching this episode. We'll be back next week, and guess what's going to be back in the next 1 month? The Ramnath Roinka Awards. So, इस साल बहुत कुछ हुआ, कितना कुछ हुआ. Please send us your nominations for who should win the award this year under which category, and we'll take it very seriously. सारे कमेंट्स हम पढ़ेंगे और देखेंगे कि भाई किस एंकर को, किस गोदी जीवी को क्या अवार्ड मिलना चाहिए इस साल. बहुत कुछ हुआ है, so much हुआ है. So please help us figure out who should win what this year. Ramnath Roinka with Akash Banerjee will be out by the end of December in the new year like it always is. Till then, stay mad. That's the only way.